unto others as you'd have done unto you.
Sweetheart, you're so precious. Hey everybody, and welcome to another movie night. I'm Jacqui. And today we are watching Fallout Episode 3. Now, it has been entirely too long since I watched Episode 2. I have been in love with this show since the first 5 minutes, and I am not going to waste any time on an intro. I want to watch this. So, as always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this episode and this series. I love reading your guys' comments. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content. Links to my Instagram and other socials are in the description box below. With all of that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Now let's get into Episode 3. That's a soundstage. That is absolutely a painted backdrop.
Please, sir. Please.
This is a movie from the 50s. Yeah.
There's an old Mexican eulogy. Means he was ugly, strong, and had dignity.
Cut.
Do I really have to kill him?
What?
Yes, called it. Yep. Freaking called it. Beautiful. Mwah. Oh, I love this so much.
Well, why can't I just arrest a guy like I normally do? And that's what I do.
The audience, they already know you're a good man. They want to see that even a good man as yourself can be driven
Yeah,
so
I understand
far
that, but that's not
sometimes.
really...
Oh, the layers upon layers. We already know you're a good man. We want to see how far a good man can go.
See, turns out Bob's a bit of a communist.
Cadillac Bob?
Cadillac Bob, the very one.
Oh, what a shame. He's such a great writer.
One of the,
You can be both.
the power of the individual when the chips are down. A new America, that's what I'm telling you. So that's why it would be really great if you
New
could
America.
just shoot away in the fucking head, yeah?
Shoot him in the head. Oh my god, the layers, the foreshadowing, the setup of this.
You gonna save any of that grape taffy for the rest of us?
It's lavender.
Well, if you like the taste of lavender, why not just drink a bottle of perfume?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people like to write it off as some old lady flavor, but
She's his
it's
wife.
subtle.
I see a ring. They're playing with each other.
Tastes like someone touching you for the first time.
Oh, may I? That's the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. Horrible.
I
you
freaking
gotta
called it.
Ask your mother.
Yep. That was adorable. And heartbreaking considering I have a feeling where this is going. Lone gunslinger. This is adorable. So sad. Oh, floating robots. Oh. That's right. His head is the only thing that needs to make it. Oh, hello. Quite the contrast here. He's like, didn't think she had it in her. Radioactive inhaler?
Just in case. To keep you extra safe.
Shove it up his nose or something? Only half joking about that, but it is a logical place to put something.
Boy, that night really was something, huh?
This is nightitis. Over.
There you go.
This is Petty Officer Shortsight. You missed your check-in.
Had to run in with a radioactive bear?
We were attacked.
My squire, he fell in battle.
He died with honor.
Copy that. We'll get you a replacement, Squire.
Right away.
No.
Oh.
No.
I'm okay here.
It's not a problem. We got plenty of squires.
Your lie is gonna catch up to you, boy.
I can fix it. Cost you 5 caps.
Ah, so I'm not the only one that keeps things in my shoes.
Extra if you do it fast.
that they didn't even show it. That's actually really funny. I appreciate the humor of this. I really do. Oh.
Step away from the armor.
You sound very intimidating right now, honey. Scrappy! Way to go, Scrappy. His name is Maximus, right? It's been a minute.
Keepers.
I'm gonna call him Scrappy until someone says his actual name again. Oh! Or punching bag. Oh! Come on, Scrappy. Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey. This is true. Come on, Scrappy! Energetic music playing. I love subtitles. Oh my god! Toilet seat. Oh my god.
If they ask me, I guess I'd be denied.
Oh, kid. Oh, sweetie. Oh my god. That was straight out of The Boys. Oh, what a shot. Ah! It's the kid from Superstore. I was trying to figure out where I knew him from. I can't remember if I said it in one of the previous reactions, but it's the kid from Superstore.
Knight Titus. I'm Thaddeus. I'm about to protect and serve you, whoever you deem fit.
It's like, please don't crush my head.
I do not know what I've done to offend, but I beg for mercy. Knight Titus, please. I don't do anything.
He's like, huh, this is kind of cool.
And clean this.
Of course, Knight Titus. We're not the only ones in search of this remnant from the old world. The Elder Cleric says whoever gets the target will control the wasteland. We are to kill whomever stands in our way.
Huh. Okay. Cool.
Understood.
Maximus. I was right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Scrappy Maximus. It's like an oversized golf bag. They're glorified caddies. That makes sense. No disrespect to caddies. Do not disrespect caddies. Oh god, radioactive deer? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, I say to the potentially radioactive deer.
You like grass?
Something radioactive in the water? Oh god. Oh god. Behind you, buddy. Behind you. Ah! Oh, Bambi. Poor sweet Bambi. All I can think is Marissa Tomei and My Cousin Vinny. Ah! Holy forking fungus. You can't see it. Yeah, what is it? They're barely showing it. Not the head! Not the head! No!
I went for the head.
Yep. The face. It's so charming. This series has managed to be so fucked up and so charming at the same time. Oh dear. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Hello again.
Oh, that was rude.
Where is it? The head.
About that.
Gulper got it, huh?
Gulper. Ominous. Will we?
Don't know where. Don't know when.
That's sweet to hear over shots of her brother.
What do you think started all this? These vaults are impenetrable, meaning those raiders could only have gotten into Vault 32 because some bonehead opened the door to the surface.
Not just Vault 32, but 33 and 31 as well. I've telegrammed with the overseer at Vault 31. Thank goodness they're unscathed.
I feel like there's so much more going on behind the scenes here.
What are we gonna do with you?
Are you aware that at every job you've been assigned to, your performance review has been lax enthusiasm?
Shocking.
No, but that sounds accurate.
You're currently working with computers and information maintenance. How do you like that?
I like enthusiasm. It's a predicament, isn't it? How do you demote someone who equally dislikes every job he's ever worked? I'm just glad to hear that we punish people down here for breaking the rules.
Yes.
Is that just for vault dwellers or for people who come down here and murder vault dwellers?
You sneaky little bastard. I like you.
Your catered snackables have arrived.
Oh, prison duty.
And you're welcome.
So ungrateful.
There is a utensil.
Eat your fucking heart!
Army.
Right your fucking hell!
I love incongruous comedy. I absolutely love incongruity when you have something super happy and charming playing over a scene like that.
Might not be an apple tree. Also, it's, I think, it's dead.
Keep looking.
On my honor, sir. I will find you. Fuck!
Oh, ouch.
Sorry. Apologies, sir. I know you wanted an apple.
No, I wanted to watch you struggle.
I'm not hungry anymore.
Okay. Yeah, whatever you want.
I was hungry for your humiliation.
Sure.
A ghoul intervened.
A ghoul? But you just killed it on sight, no questions asked. Oh, you're a ghoul? You're a dead ghoul.
No.
Isn't that a double negative oxymoron?
You left the ghoul alive. Great idea, sir. All wastelanders leave radiation trails. You've made it possible to trace the whereabouts of the target.
Yeah, that's definitely why I let him live.
Yes, right. I know that.
Yep. Decapitated?
Think this was him?
Yep.
Hard to tell.
It's just
Oh,
in the
yeah.
face. Yep. Yep.
That's definitely him.
His head is what's valuable. We need to find it.
Oh, yeah, smart. Who do you think did this, the girl or the ghoul?
The ghoul. Definitely.
You underestimate her.
One day the Brotherhood's gonna eradicate every last one of those freaks. Stuff like this, never gonna happen again.
That's so adorably optimistic of you.
Okay, so I think that the ghoul probably should be, well...
Follow the footprints.
Stop, please!
Oh my goodness.
Dad, he's an overseer. He got taken by raiders, and I need the head to get him back. If you help me find him, he'll do whatever you want. Stop! Torture is wrong!
You know, I used to do these things called studies. Anyway, this one particular study came out, and it said that torturing a person don't do shit. It made sense. I mean, a man hurts me, I wouldn't want to do him any favors. And yet the practice of torture failed to vanish from this earth. In fact, I personally noticed a decided uptick.
Yeah, somehow that makes sense.
You asked me them studies, I was right. Torturing a person don't do shit.
Then why are you doing this?
You're bait.
I'm using you as bait.
Yes! That is so much worse. Jesus! I hate jump scares. the fucking Venus flytrap? What in the irradiated iguana? Ah! Okay, this is way too Jaws. Ah! Ah! No, Captain! No! Nice! Atta girl! Atta girl! Yes! Atta girl! Oh my god! Stop me! Oh my god, his hands! I don't appreciate what that did to my blood pressure and my heart rate. That is going to be sky high for the rest of this episode. Oh, I hate jump scares so much. So much.
Fucker!
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have just let you use me as bait in a poison river. You can't treat people like this.
Yeah, why is that?
Because of the golden rule.
Oh my god.
Do unto others as you'd have done unto you.
Sweetheart, you're so precious.
What about the head? I need the head to get my dad back.
Yeah, well, the wasteland's got its own golden rule.
Oh, what's that?
Thou shalt
Killer
get
be killed?
sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
Side quests.
Sorry, I've been derelict in my duties here.
What are you doing?
Filling your water bag so you can stay hydrated.
Right.
I knew that.
It might be faster if you sit down. I grew up working on a fly farm. I was a shitter, so they'd feed us, and then I'd feed our shit to the flies, mulch them up, and sell it as protein. Anyway, that's why I'm so fat.
That sentence was not on my bingo card.
Your former squire. How did he die?
In a blaze of glory.
You knew him? Say something about him.
Well, he was a good guy.
Uh-huh. Say more.
Say something negative about him.
Oh.
Well, he's dead. I don't know. It feels weird.
In order, my squire.
Okay. To be honest, me and the other guys used to be pretty hard on him. I'd, like, regularly beat the shit out of him. It wasn't personal, you know? It's just...
I bet it felt personal to him.
Well, you know, people at the base, they used to beat the shit out of me all the time. This shipment of new recruits came in.
What if we beat the shit out of that guy instead? And it worked.
Yeah, I was really popular. I just wish he lived long enough to find someone else to beat up, you know? Only seems fair.
Yeah, fair. That's the word for it.
It's the law of the wasteland, so who cares, right? But still, I feel bad.
That's nice.
Don't feel bad. It's like you said, it's the law of the wasteland.
Yeah.
We can judge a person and a society by how they treat their enemy. And here we are with 16 highly violent individuals. It's an ethical dilemma like nothing we've dealt with before.
Personally, I'd say it's more of an ethical opportunity to demonstrate to the surface dwellers what we mean when we say we're going to build a better world.
Thanks, Reg. That is a positive spin to put on it.
I think this conversation would benefit from some actual ideas.
The young man Woody interrogated this morning, he left an impression on me.
That is the gentleman who showed me his butthole.
Yes, but what I took from that is a desire to communicate, to reach out across the cultural divide.
Is that what that was?
Given our recently dwindled numbers, the most ethical solution would be to rehabilitate the prisoners and then integrate them into our vault society.
Good luck with that.
I can teach the Raiders Shakespeare.
I don't want to be insensitive, but I think Shakespeare might be too advanced for these people. I would like to start with a moral framework. Kant, Mill, and so on.
Okay, Cheaty.
Is there something you'd like to say, Norm? I don't know. I don't think it's our job to help these people. They're murderers.
They didn't know any better. And how could they without a formal education?
So what do you propose we do?
We can do what they would have done to us.
Wow. Jeez Louise, Norm.
Oh, Norm's got an ally.
I know, I've got anger, we all do. but I think you would agree that murdering these prisoners of ours is not under serious consideration.
It is for some of you.
I'm sorry. You're right. It was not my intention to question your leadership, Overseer.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
I love this kid. This little psychopath.
May I speak with you for a moment, please? It's about the water chip. It's the type of thing Overseer McLean would have preferred to discuss privately.
Well, he's not here now, is he? Let's hear it.
Oh dear. Panic about to happen?
The water chip is destroyed. The
Yeah.
wall only has enough water to keep our population alive for 2 months. And that's not accounting for the prisoners.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough.
Thanks, though.
Called it. 2 months. All right, we now have a clock. Interesting.
If your father were here, he'd do the right thing.
I'm seeing Betty Draper with the shotgun here.
Are you sure about this?
It says the goal is this way.
Oh dear. Oh my god.
I'm not sure we're tracking the right abomination.
Something tells me you're right, sweetie.
You idiot! It was my mistake.
You might want to move now. Oh dear. Aw. Oh! Look who decided to be helpful. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, that's nasty. Literally like a shark, just eats everything. That was very Jaws. Yep. Gross. Oh, that's so gross. Ew. Studio tours. That's funny since we saw the studio at the beginning of the episode.
Sir, please. I need water.
You ghoul. You motherfucking asshole. Something looks familiar. What did I say about studio tours that we just saw? That same statue was in the background of the studio. Someone's back on familiar ground.
Water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Ain't much stage cleanup here, Volty.
Including your hands.
Is that what happened to you? Radiation?
Something like that.
A+ casting of Walton Goggins for this. Nah. Seems personal. What did I fucking called it? I fucking called it. Yep.
On behalf of the whole Vault-Tec family, we wanted to say how delighted we are.
You know, I've never done an advertisement before in my life. But then again, my wife has never asked me to. So.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you. This suit is tight. This thing really block radiation?
Absolutely.
Totally.
You all are doing God's work here. On behalf of every decent American, I just want to say thank you. Well, okay, here we go.
Fascinating.
Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star.
Hey, I have an idea. What if I were to do like a thumbs up?
Biggest fool that's ever hit the big time.
Oh, what a full circle moment.
All I do is act naturally.
Act naturally, the song says. Oh my God. I love this show so much. The incongruity, I will say this over and over and over again, the incongruity in the comedy, the way that they make something so forked up, so charming at the same time. This horrible wasteland, these horrible things happening with this lovely 50s music play. It just... I enjoy it so much. I love comedy through incongruity. I think it's so funny, and it's hard to do. If you can do it right, it is so great, and they are nailing it every single second. They are absolutely nailing it. And that's part of the reason I love this so much, because doing something this stylized and something this specific is hard to pull off. But as far as plot, this was fun seeing Maximus get both sides of his post-mortem experience and getting this squire that he knows, and on the one hand wanting his retribution on someone who has treated him horribly. And I think we can all relate to that. We've all had those feelings of wanting that comeuppance on someone who has bullied us and imagining a scenario where we get to make their life hell. I'm not necessarily saying that that's the right thing to do, but I think we can all relate to that feeling. And so watching him kick this kid around a little bit, again, it's not necessarily right. That being said, it is understandable and within the context of this, not unheard of, considering the way that Maximus himself was treated by Knight Titan. But that being said, then having a moment of hearing the truth of why he was beaten up on and why he was bullied, and hearing that his bully was a victim himself. And it's ironic that that's brought up in the same episode as the ghoul is talking about studies. Because how many of us have heard things about they've done studies on bullying and talking about the sort of psychology of it. And it is true more often than not that bullies themselves are victims. It's that phrase, hurt people hurt people. And so that was a great little parallel, a very subtle little correlation that they threw in this episode. But I also enjoy the way that they sort of keep bringing them together, but they're not the group yet. They're sort of all on the same path, but they're not friends yet. I think that's what surprised me in the last episode, was that they brought them all together so quickly, because I immediately was expecting like, oh, okay, so they're going to team up now, and they haven't. And that's a great way to subvert that, where I'm sure they will team up eventually, but for the moment, they're not. But we're also seeing that there are things that some of them can accomplish and others can't. They attempted to defeat the Venus fly iguana, and they couldn't, but Maximus was able to. Him and his squire were able to. And so it's setting up these seeds and this foreshadowing of they have to all work together, because there are things that some of them can do that others can't. And so they're going to need all of them. They're going to need each other in order to accomplish what it is that they need to accomplish. So I think this is a really excellent building episode of, again, showing us more of the world, showing us where the narrative is going, giving us more context about each of the characters. The ghoul. Oh, that was beautiful. And it definitely wasn't expressly said earlier in the series, but that connection of him and the thumbs up and that being him was just, mwah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, yeah. Again, this continues to be visually gorgeous. I think the cuts to black are for commercials. And I had this question in Percy Jackson as well, because that was sort of the first streaming show I'd seen in a while that was doing cuts to black, and I now realize that Disney was doing commercials, and I believe Amazon Prime is doing commercials now too. I actually had to upgrade my membership recently, because I think I was like halfway through The Expanse when all of a sudden I started getting commercials, and I did not want to have to edit them out. That is worth the upgrade of the membership for me, to not have to edit out commercials. Other than that, I continue to be thoroughly impressed, and I cannot wait to watch more. That's going to be it for episode 3. But as always, please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this episode and this series. I love reading your guys' comments. Redder is better, so hit what may or may not be a big red subscribe button depending on your browser, and check me out on Patreon for the full-length version of this reaction, as well as all of my other content. Links to my Instagram and other socials are in the description box below. With all of that out of the way, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on the next one.